Before we start, let's take a quick moment to get comfortable with Excel. If you are opening Excel for the first time, the screen may look crowded, but once you understand how the main parts work together, it becomes much easier. In this video, I will walk you through the basic layout in Excel 2016, though the same ideas apply to most versions. When you open an Excel file, the first thing to understand is the difference between a workbook and a worksheet. An easy way to think about this is to imagine a notebook. The workbook is the whole notebook that you save on your computer. Inside it, you have pages, and each of those pages is a worksheet. These worksheets sit at the bottom of the screen, labeled as Sheet 1, Sheet 2, and so on. When you click these tabs, you move between different sets of data. So anytime you are working in Excel, you are inside a worksheet that belongs to a larger workbook. Next, look toward the top of the screen. You will see a wide area called the ribbon. This ribbon is where almost every command and tool in Excel lies. It is organized into 3 levels. First, you have tabs like Home, Insert, and Page Layout. Each tab represents a broad category of actions. Inside every tab, you will see groups. For example, the Home tab has groups like Font, Alignment, and Number. Within these groups, you will find the actual commands, such as bold, italic, or currency, formatting. Once you understand this structure, it becomes a lot easier to find what you need. Most beginners spend most of their time on the Home tab, so it helps to get comfortable with it early. On the far left of the Home tab, you will see the Clipboard group, which has simple tools like cut, copy, and paste. Next, the Font group lets you adjust how your text or numbers look by changing the font style, size, color, or adding borders. The Alignment group controls how your content sits inside a cell, whether you want it on the left, in the center, or aligned at the top or bottom. The Number group is especially helpful when you are working with data because it lets you change numbers into currency, percentages, or control how many decimal places appear. On the far right of the Home tab, you will find the Editing group, where you can use tools like AutoSum or Sort and Filter. Now look just below the ribbon. You will see 3 important elements that you will use all the time. The first is the name box, which sits to the left of the formula bar. It shows the address of the cell you currently selected, like A1 or B5. You can also use it to jump straight to any cell by typing its address. Next to it is the formula bar. This is where you enter or edit the content or formulas for a selected cell. Even if you see a final number in a cell, the formula bar may show the formula behind it. Below these elements is the main grid made up of cells. Each cell is the point where a column and row meet, and every cell has a unique address based on its column and row. This grid is the heart of Excel, and almost everything you do starts here. At the bottom of the window, you will find the Worksheet tabs. You can switch between sheets or create new ones using the plus icon. Now, you have a clear picture of the main parts of Excel. Knowing where everything is will help you work faster and feel much more confident as you continue learning. In the next lesson, we will begin with the basics of entering and managing data, so you can start building your first Excel file.